Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making a gluten-free chocolate cake. Yes, you heard it, gluten-free chocolate cake. It's really good guys, and I love this recipe. So we're going to be using this flour. Crust these. I love this flour, it's so good. You can make like chocolate chip cookies with it and pancakes. Oh, I love it so much. So we're going to be using 1 3/4 cups. So I'm going to get out my cup and I'm going to get out my fourths. So first, we're going to put all the dry ingredients in there. I bet it just comes out as part into the bag. Make sure it's nice and even. We're just going to put it in there, like so. And now we're going to get the fourths. Right here. And I'm just going to put 3/4 in it. Okay, pour 1/4. 2/4. And 3/4 in there. Make sure you get it all out. And since these are like foldable things, I like to do this when I'm all done, so all of it gets in there. That's what I love about these. And then you can go like this. I'm going to do the one that have the cups in it too. See all that, guys, pouring in there? So now we're going to close this bag, and we're going to put in the sugar. You're going to need 2 cups of sugar, guys. And I am using monk fruit sweetener, so it's not real sugar. It's sweetener. I'm going to be using 2 cups, guys, of that. So let me get out my cups again. Push that down. And right in the cups. It's kind of like chunky, guys, so I'm going to like kind of like get that. My hand is guys, my hands are clean. I literally washed my hands right before this video. I'm only getting those big chunky parts. And now I'm going to pour in. Since it calls for a lot of sugar, I'm kind of going to do half and half. So like this sugar blend and regular cane unhealthy sugar. Because I don't want to use all the sugar, because like, this stuff is literally $10 a bag. And that's why I sell cakes. So and then we're going to half that with a little bit of white sugar. I'll be right back with that. Okay guys, it's literally just some regular cheap sugar. I'm going to pour a cup of that in there. I literally hate using white sugar, but you know. Okay, pour that in there. All my nice sugar. I'm going to put this right now, guys. Okay, guys. And after I did that, you know what I'm going to do? All the sugar gets in there. Now that we've done that, we are going to put in the cocoa powder. We're going to use 3/4 cups of cocoa powder. I am using Trader Joe's blend, which is like all natural, and it's unsweetened cocoa powder. So we're just going to pour that in there. Sorry, pop this out. Three-fourths of it. So get that in there. 1. Now it might just be easier if I just get in there and scoop it out. 2. And 3. Now we're just going to pop that in there because there's like a lot on the edges. Now that we're done with that, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and then 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, so let me get out my teaspoons. This is my 1 teaspoon right here. This is baking soda, so we're going to use 2 teaspoons of this. One and 2. And now we're going to get our baking. Oh, and this is also from Trader Joe's because, you know, we just love the Trader Joe's. And now we're going to be using this other Trader Joe's baking powder, only 1 teaspoon. Normally people are like, don't bake with baking soda, but this baking soda in this recipe is like amazing. So put 1 teaspoon of that in there, and there. Hold that back. And now we're gonna put 1 teaspoon of salt in there. We use this also Trader Joe's Himalayan pink salt. It's lovely. We literally love it. I'm gonna make sure like it gets nice and blended up in there. I think it is nice and blended. So I'm gonna pour 1 teaspoon. This is gonna make 2 9-inch cakes, guys. And now that we're done with that, we are going to blend it with our blender. So let me put it in there. Plug it up. And put the prongs in there, which are right here. And you're gonna blend it for 2 minutes on low. I like to kind of stir it in there first. So you're gonna take a break and breathe. It's getting on my lungs, guys. This happens every time. But it's like, I would recommend wearing a mask. Okay guys, it's been 2 minutes. I set that right there. Kind of let that air out. And now that we're done with that, we are going to add all the wet ingredients in another bowl. So let me go get that other bowl, which is right here. Guys, we're not going to be using eggs. We're going to be using flaxseed eggs, which are these things right here. Flaxseed eggs. So it's like 1 tablespoon to 5 tablespoons of water. Not teaspoon, tablespoon. And that's for 1 egg. And put 1 tablespoon of that in there. And I'm going to make sure that's all right. Because y'all like to measure it in my hand to make sure. Because then you want to measure and make sure there's 5 tablespoons in there on that teaspoon. So it might not be enough. So right now I'm at 3, 4, yep, 5. That's perfect, guys. Now we're gonna add some water. Now guys, now that I put the water in there, I'm just going to mix it with this whisk. This is equal to exactly 1. Make sure all this in there. I like to let mine sit in the fridge. So I should have probably already pre-made this, but I did not, guys. So we're just gonna stick it in the fridge. Now that's all mixed up and let it harden. So while we're doing that, let's go ahead and measure out our almond milk, which I need to get out the refrigerator because I do not want to let my milk sit out. Here's my almond milk. This came from Kroger. Love Kroger, guys. That place is amazing. So let's go ahead and measure that. Into this cup, because we need exactly 1 cup of almond milk. So we're just going to set that there while we wait. So guys, I think this is done now. It's already like thickening up on top. So we're going to pour in our almond milk to this flaxseed egg mixture. I'm going to whisk it. Those two together. Just to make sure the flaxseed egg doesn't get left out. Okay, now if that's done, we're going to add our vegetable oil. This is half a cup of vegetable oil, guys. I'm going to, you know what I always do, pour the excess milk into that. Okay. Half a cup of vegetable oil. Pour my little cup out. And now I'm done with my little whisk. So I'm going to go put that in. I'll make sure all the vegetable oil is out. And now we're going to add in our pure vanilla, 1 teaspoon. We just use a regular McCormick brand. So we need 1 teaspoon of that, guys. So let's put it in there. This is also vegan. I didn't already mention that. And now we need 4 ounces of brewed hot coffee. So I'm going to go make the coffee right now, guys. So you can watch me. I'll be using my Keurig. And yeah. And I'm using espresso because the espresso makes it way more moist and it's so good. So we're going to add like 1 tablespoon of this to the coffee. Give it that rich, dark flavor. Once the water's in brewing, you can see right there. This made 8 ounces, so we're gonna have to pour out about 4 ounces of this, guys. Okay guys, it's nice and poured out. See the steam? It feels good. Actually smells like coffee because like my dad makes coffee in the Keurig. So like, yeah. So we're just gonna get this tablespoon over that and we're gonna pour it in there. And we're just gonna pour that in there. This coffee is so good. Well, expressive. Now I'm gonna go get my handy dandy whisk back. And we're gonna whisk the coffee. And it's supposed to be hot coffee, so just so you know. And I let the seeds and everything. I do not filter this, even though you probably should. But like, why? It gives it a better flavor. It's that coffee flavor. So we're just gonna pour that in there.